explain the ways in which you have done Jehovah's will?
Well, I dedicated myself to Jehovah when I was 13 years of age, and I was one of 2,215 baptised in London at the 1969 Eight-Day Peace on Earth Convention. It's been a privilege to serve as an elder for 33 years, first with 2 congregations in the UK, and then with a small congregation in the British Virgin Islands, and for the last 27 years in Shangwon English here in Hong Kong.
That's very encouraging, thank you. And Sister Rosanna, what are the blessings that you enjoyed?
Well, I was baptised on April the 1st, 1973 in the UK, and we got married in 1976. So we wanted to serve where the need was great, but there was a series of steps. So first, step number 1 was that we were asked to serve in a different congregation made up of many immigrants. So despite a lot of travelling, we really enjoyed the diversity of the congregation and of our preaching territory. We're on to step number 2. So we served in a remote island, 1 congregation in the West Indies with 1 other elder and 2 other grannies. Only a few Westerners lived on the island, and we were called the minister and his wife. I really enjoyed conducting some wonderful studies on the island, and also it was really exciting to go sailing to different islands to preach. We actually experienced many challenges, but also many joys. Step number 3. So funds were running out, and we were encouraged to come to Hong Kong because we could work here. Please, no, not Hong Kong, was my response, because city life is a real challenge for me. So here we are, 27 years later, still here, and I love the congregation, I love the ministry, and my greatest blessing has been to see and help so many on their spiritual path that they've come to love Jehovah, and also that they've changed their lives much for the better.
Beautiful, thank you. We're happy you're here. Now, of course, Brother Mike, I know you've had to make adjustments over the years. Is that true?
Yes, coming to Hong Kong, the culture, the climate, and so many sisters in the congregation. But they're so lovely. Trying to find men to preach is an ongoing challenge. I've enjoyed taking part in harbour, cruise and special metropolitan witnessing, also seeing 2 of the men I studied with getting baptised. But now, as I'm approaching 70, I've got to accept my age limits what I can do. So being of retirement at that age, I have to pace myself, and I can no longer try to climb onto container ships. So even though that's the truth, I'm never going to retire from serving Jehovah.
Thank you very much. And Sister Rosanna, have you had to make adjustments?
Yes, certainly. So every congregation, I've had to make adjustments. I've had to adjust my thinking in order to be happy and not think of the things that we've left behind. So a bit like Abraham and Sarah in the UK, we had a very comfortable life, and we were surrounded by lovely friends and family. So I've also had to adjust to different kinds of work in order so that we can stay in the country and financially be able to cope.
Thank you very much.
I haven't quite finished, sorry. The health issues of getting older. So I've tried to adjust as they arise and not dwell on them. So now, as long as I've had to budget my money, and I've had to budget my time, and now it's my energy. Finished.
Thank you. So you've had changes, you've had challenges, but Brother Mike, what is your confidence going forward?
Well, Jehovah's always answered our prayers, maybe in not ways we've always realised, but he's always blessed us and he's guided us. And I'm confident that, as Jesus said at Matthew 6:33, if we keep on seeking first the kingdom, there's going to be so many more blessings in the future. I really treasure working with the wonderful friends that love Jehovah, and the many new ones that are joining us all the time. And I'm looking forward to the time when I can be young and energetic and spend more time with those young ones.
Thank you so much. And finally, Sister Rosanna, what is your confidence going forward?
So this system does bring anxiety, especially after suffering a heart attack in October and dealing with the ongoing treatment. So I have to remind myself, my scripture is Hebrews 6:10, that for Jehovah is not unrighteous so as to forget your work and the love that you showed for his name. So I'm not done yet, and it's my desire to still keep helping people with a smile on my face and a positive attitude.
Thank you so much, Golden Couple.